President Trump continues to change his stance on talks with Iran. In the latest, he has indicated his optimism regarding a breakthrough in West Asia, noting that he anticipates securing an agreement with Tehran to prolong the truce and restoring transit through the strategic maritime choke point over the next week. Referring to Iran's anger over Israeli strikes against Hezbollah, Trump told ABC News that he has fixed what he described as a glitch. Iran has insisted that Lebanon be included in any broader ceasefire arrangement, but the US and Israel have opposed linking the two issues. However, Washington's push to secure a halt in the fighting, coming shortly after Tehran threatened to walk away from negotiations over the matter, suggests that Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may not be fully aligned on the issue. The US President's optimism in ABC News interview was built on the statement he made just a few hours earlier, when he announced that Israel and Hezbollah had agreed to stop fighting. He had said that negotiations with Iran were moving rapidly. However, Trump had given a contrary view about his enthusiasm for the talks shortly before his Truth Social post. Speaking to CNBC, the US President had said he doesn't care if the Iran talks collapse, adding that they have started to get very boring. Trump separately told NBC News that he thinks the United States and Iran have been talking too much. The contradictory statements came within a span of 24 hours, underscoring the volatility of the situation as the ceasefire faces renewed strain and retaliatory strikes between the United States and Iranian forces. Iran's IRGC have claimed responsibility for targeting a Panama-flagged container ship called MSC Sariska V with a cruise missile. It said that the strike was in retaliation for an early attack on an Iranian vessel near Oman. The claim came after there were reports of a ship being hit by an explosion while sailing in the Arabian Gulf, about 40 nautical miles southeast of Iraq's Qasir port. The UK Maritime Trade Operations say the blast occurred on the vessel's starboard side and was followed by a large explosion. All crew members were reported safe and the ship continued its voyage. We earlier spoke to Mr. Hafid Boutaleb, who is a geopolitics and international relations analyst associated with AOB Group. He spoke to us from Morocco, Casablanca.
I think the Americans or the President of the United States is tied to this congressional approval that should be next month or next days, because the deadline, Congress deadline, is arriving tomorrow, the 1st of May. Is hitting tomorrow, the 1st of May. And on the other hand, the United States are persuaded that such pressure, because yes, there is a pressure on the Iranian economy, but they are persuaded that this could lead to upheavals that would increase even more this pressure on the rulers, who would, after that, somehow find a compromise with the United States. And I think on both sides there is a mistake or misinterpretation